On a scale of 1 to 10, what's your zombie survival rate?
Solid 8.
I'm being selfish and saying 10.
Really?
I'm willing to do anything and everything.
Well, yeah, no, my willingness is there. I think the people around you is what's going to get you.
No.
Murked.
Because I will get them first.
Well, like, here's the scenario.
If we were cool,
yeah,
and if you just like the slightest thing, like, oh, I wish I could have your portion of food.
Really?
I think I'd have to.
Down the hatch, gone.
Listen, I love you, big cat.
Kool-Aid.
The main distraction parked in the lot. Two dudes with beards and some thoughts they just caught. A squirrel or donuts or why clouds look tall. Their cars, their studio, they cover it all. Bands are so wild it'll make you grin. Two bearded besties, where do we begin? The main distraction, tune in for the ride. Talking about nothing yet so bona fide.
We're talking about the apocalypse. Not just any apocalypse.
Not just any.
The zombie one.
Listen, first and foremost, okay?
Yeah.
The zombies. Do we call them zombies? Can we call them zombies? I know The Walking Dead can't call them zombies. They're just...
Okay, well, so here's the thing. So, like, I think we should specify what types of zombies.
100%.
Right? Because like, if movies has taught us anything, that there's like the I Am Legend zombies.
Yeah, and the World War Z.
World War Z zombies, right? We got the Walking Dead type zombies.
Yeah, I'm cool with that.
Zombieland zombies.
Yeah.
Pretty close to the Walking Dead zombies.
Double taps.
You double taps.
Double tap.
All day.
Have to.
Right. So which genre of zombie do we want to?
I think
you want to go with.
Okay, so the thing is I mean, we talk about all of them.
Yeah.
Because I'll tell you right now, if they are World War Z zombies, I'm laying the down and they can just take me.
Yeah.
I'm not even trying.
Yeah.
Secretively though, do you think? So I had a conversation with my daughter the other day, and it was talking about like natural disasters, and she's like, "Is it bad that I want to see a tornado?" She's like, "I don't want anybody to get hurt, but I want to see it." I said, "No, I think it's normal. We all want to see." We all want to see, and for, I don't want to see people get hurt. Yeah. There's a couple people I would toss in front of a couple zombies. I'll tell you that.
Name drops.
I think it's natural to think those things because I think that kind of stuff too. I just want to see. You ever just want to see if you can survive it?
You know what? Yes. Because okay, so the tornado, 100% get right. I would love to see an active tornado, an active volcano.
Yeah.
Like, I'll take a look at those things, right? Do I want to see kids falling off of bikes? 100%.
Chase, like, running from zombies?
No, just like kids, and they're riding their bikes, and down they go.
Oh yeah.
Oh, I laugh every time, big guy. Nothing's funnier than a kid falling off or falling on a bike.
To be fair, it's probably To be fair. How would a zombie? Yeah.
Oh, that was pretty good, actually. I was okay with that.
All right. No, zombie, like World War Z zombies, screw it. Yeah. Take me. I'm not even trying.
Yeah, 100%.
You see those things climb a wall? Nope.
Yeah. They stockpile themselves to get over things. Like,
yeah. Over each other.
Yeah.
Just I Am Legend ones. They're not zombies.
Okay. So technically no. Like, they were more like
an alien creature type of deal, right?
No, like, they were still human, but they like lacked the human part.
That's right.
Of it.
That's right.
So like, I call them zombies because they weren't necessarily human-esque, but they are human.
Ooh. So it just popped into my head.
Yeah.
What do you do if the Thriller zombies come out? Do you dance with them? Dun, 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 dun.
Yes. Like,
how long do you dance with them until you're just like, yeah, I should probably go somewhere safe?
Yeah, like, I think when one starts getting like a little frisky, like a little on the, he starts getting a little like a little bitey.
Right, they get close and they just start nibbling. It's probably
yeah.
time to go.
But if he's doing his choreography.
But what if that's how they get you?
Oh, that's how they would get me.
You're just watching and you're like so enthralled with them doing it.
Yeah, one sneaks up behind you, down you go.
A Walking Dead guy.
So there's different classifications of zombies. Like you got your walkers,
Right.
you got your crawlers.
I'm not scared of them. I'm not really worried.
No one is, but you're minding your own business, and then just right, like right in the ankle, down you go.
That's fair.
Right, like they're the slow.
They're
right?
the ones that like
slow.
they're in a forest. And you don't
Yeah.
see them because they have like they're covered in
Yeah,
leaves
they're
and
just
stuff
like just kind of
No, that's good.
making their way. You got runners.
But do they run though?
Yeah.
Or is it still like the shuffle, the broken leg, the Shaun of the Dead? Wait,
No.
what was the Evil Dead?
Okay.
Evil Dead zombies. Again.
Yeah.
Super slow.
I'm surprised you saw that.
So I haven't. I just know it.
Oh no.
Sorry. I was never there's not a chance. There's not a chance. I would rather get eaten by a zombie than to watch The Evil Dead.
Oh my.
It's so cheesy.
You're cheese.
I don't like cheese.
Oh.
I mean, I'll have a Gouda, a Brie once in a while.
Yeah.
But sometimes too much cheese is just too much.
I'm a craft single.
I'm
not
in the form of scary zombie movies.
Yeah.
I'm lactose intolerant. I don't want the cheese.
Oh, we're gonna circle back to that. We're gonna circle back.
I am getting hungry though, talking about cheese.
Oh, it's a good time. Like, you're a craft single guy. Like, I'm a craft single guy.
You know what? It's been a long time. My family doesn't like them, so I don't buy them.
Oh,
But you
wow.
can't find a better grilled cheese sandwich.
I think we should take a moment just to appreciate the sacrifice that you have made for your family by, like, not purchasing
I appreciate that somebody sees it.
like a delicious slice of whatever that is. It's not cheese, but I don't care.
The craft thick.
Yeah. Oh, it's gonna be thick. Thick.
So agree or disagree? They say anything that's more than cheese is no longer grilled cheese. Where did I hear that? It's now a melt.
I think people overcomplicate things.
As soon as you add like bacon into it, it's now a bacon melt. It is not a grilled cheese. Was it?
No, it's a grilled cheese with bacon. A bacon grilled cheese.
So what makes a melt a melt?
I think if it gets ovened.
Yeah. So as soon as you melt it and add in anything else,
No, like if you cook it in a pan grilled cheese, you cook it, you put it in
no,
like
because you
in
can
an
put,
oven.
no, because you can cook bacon and then toss the bacon into the grilled cheese as well.
Right, that's fine.
Is it a grilled cheese or is it a bacon melt?
No, like the bacon don't melt.
No, but the sandwich. So, zombies.
Zombies.
This is what we do.
Yeah.
No, I would. Okay, so what is your? So we've established World War Z zombies. No go.
No go.
I'm not touching that with a 10-foot pole.
No.
Evil Dead. I think that's too easy.
Like I'm okay to go with, let's say Walking Dead.
Walking Dead. They kind of meet in the middle.
Yeah. Oh, that's a pretty good. Okay.
So
we're going Walking Dead zombies, or I'll go Zombieland zombies.
that Zombieland zombies seem a lot more fun. Oh, they were climbing up things, weren't they?
Yes.
They were climbing the Ferris wheel.
Yes, but more like hanging on. Like they don't have like the core strength.
Right. Or the core.
Right. To
What?
to like haul themselves up. But
There's some putrid, rotten guts. That's not a core.
no.
No. Where is your ideal place for safety?
Okay, so like here's the thing, right? Like you think it's better to get a larger establishment, or is it better to get something that's small, right? Like in my thoughts, I'm going to Costco.
That's fair, but everybody's going to go to Costco.
That's what I mean, right? So it's one of those.
Costco. I feel like the Costco hot dogs would just bring them in. They're going to smell the Costco hot dogs.
I mean, that's fair, but Costco, like, you've ever been to Costco? They got the rolly down doors.
That's fair, but
Right,
so
the metal
okay,
rolly downs.
but you have apartment buildings that are locked at the bottom.
Yeah, so like apartment building is great. Like I love the idea of the apartment building, but you got to clear that building first.
Yeah, absolutely. Okay.
Right.
I think a
there's
mall's a
lot.
good.
Like that's condensed Zoms.
Yeah.
right? So you gotta clear that building out,
But no, but okay, so say the beginning of the apocalypse,
right?
they're all going to be people. They're not necessarily zombies at this point.
Right.
Ooh, question. I don't know if we can say this. We're gonna talk about it,
Yeah.
but let's talk about it after the fact.
Yeah.
Do you have a problem offing people if they pose a threat? If you pose a threat to my family or my friends or people close to me,
Right.
I have no problem.
Yeah. You gotta take them out.
It's the end of the world
As we know.
as we know it, and
Yeah.
I feel fine.
I don't know why you put on that accent.
I don't know either. It just felt right.
The end of the world as we know it.
You sound like Christopher
fine.
Walken.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Oh, that was pretty good though.
that's pretty good.
Yeah.
Okay, so yeah. So we're gonna clear the apartment buildings, but I would pick one that has like,
Okay. All right. So like you're going like like
well, we have to start to finish. It just hit.
right, like it just hits like virus running rampant.
Yeah.
Like I think like first best case you should be in lockdown mode. Like your own house, wherever you are, like you're in lockdown mode. Like you're not going anywhere.
But okay, so do we know there's zombies at this point? Let's say we know there's zombies.
Yeah.
If movies and shows have taught us anything, you have to also prepare first. You want to get as much food as you can before it all starts getting taken out.
Right.
So go find. I wouldn't go to the big box stores because everyone's going to go there. Variety stores, gas stations, all that kind of stuff.
Yeah.
To get the ramen noodles, the canned goods, they have all that stuff there.
True.
There's not going to be a lot of people. You don't have to worry about.
Surely you're gonna hit like the dollar stores and stuff like that.
Yeah.
But again,
I'm stealing
a large amount of people.
I'm stealing a bidet. You're not going to last toilet paper.
That's fair. I don't know. I feel like a good Costco.
A couple, yeah. But
like
you got to go to
couple of
Costco.
I hear you, but again, like we're in lockdown mode. If anything, like I'm robbing from my neighbor.
So here's the thing: if you
Yeah.
want a lot of food, if you want a lot of stuff,
Yeah.
you're clearing out that apartment building.
Yeah, like apartment building would be great for the replenish, right? Like it'd be good to, but again,
You're high up.
because it's not only zombies you're dealing with, but you're also dealing with people themselves.
But that's what I'm saying. So if it's early on, are you just saying goodbye to all these people because they're eventually going to be a problem? How big is your circle? Is it a girthy circle?
Oh, that's girthy. Yeah, you can't be. Again, like I think you're in just lockdown. Like it's.
Hold on.
Right.
I have something very important to a question.
Yeah.
Do I make it
What do you mean?
into your circle? I'll end this podcast right now.
Yeah.
Answer honestly.
No, like of course you make it. You only get into the circle, but you're also just down the street, so it just makes sense. Like if you were like an hour away, I'm not driving that. Like not yet. We're in lockdown mode.
Okay.
Right. If anything, we pre-plan.
You can't pre-plan a zombie apocalypse.
Yeah, we do it right now.
No. But
Yeah.
So
we're pre-planning.
Are you a
like worst case scenario pre-plan? We're gonna meet here.
Hold on, but what are they called? Preppers. Are you a prepper?
Like I'm not like a prepper, but like the first sign of trouble, I'm prepping. Right?
Yeah.
Like,
okay.
like I'm not like I don't have a duffel bag ready to go, but.
So we're utilizing this this episode 7, episode 7, which happens to be a lucky number, so I'll take it.
Yeah.
This is our prepping video, and maybe our last will and testament. We'll have to find. We'll see. Listen, if you watch this, we'll give you coordinates at the end as to where we're all going to meet.
Yes.
We're not doing
No. We give them the fake ones.
that.
Right?
Do you trick people?
100%.
Do you
Survival of the fittest at this point, man. Zombies are rampant. Your people are out there, and like people aren't always the smartest. So like they're getting bit, right? Like they're getting, like they're getting zombified, right?
Your kid gets bit. You leave him behind?
Yeah.
Do you take him with you? You see them when they take him with them as long as they can? All that kind of stuff.
Like it depends how fast the turning process is. Is it a couple of days, a few hours?
We don't know. We don't know that.
Right.
So do you wait it out, make it as safe as you can?
Wait it out. But in the end, you know what you gotta do. Like you have the old yeller, that kid.
Yeah, look at the flowers.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Yeah, like Lenny and the rabbits. the rabbits, right?
The rabbits.
Yeah.
Do you do this often? Am I thinking that we just normally keep our hands up here? I know I do it.
I think it's comfortable. Is it
I
not
think
comfortable?
what else? Yeah. I just think I need to put something up there.
You know, I like having the window slightly cracked just to keep the hand cold. Right? You know, like a lizard putting its tail in the pond.
That's fair.
You know what I mean? Just so like
To
body
keep your
regulate.
whole...
You know, like temperature regulate.
Yeah. You don't want to be too cold. Might think you're a zombie and shoot you.
That's not okay.
You have every right to pick your stuff. Don't let me tell you any different. So
Yeah.
where are you going? Apartment
So-
building, store, mall? Mall.
Yeah. So again, like these are all high traffic places, right? Like
Yeah.
I'm saying, like you're staying indoors for a few days. Like let it calm down. But I'm not going to these places just yet. I'm going to more like people's homes. Break and enter.
Little
I'm
B&E?
stealing. Yeah. And I'm taking their stuff. Worst case scenario, you got the family of 5. And that's what you need to deal with. You know? But you go into other places, you have thousands. Right? You could have thousands.
But now, okay, the family of 5.
Yeah.
Let's take the discussion. And this is all for just entertainment
Yeah.
purposes.
Oh, yeah.
Entertainment purposes only. We're
Yeah.
not talking about like doing this thing, just
no,
in case.
No,
like,
no, absolutely not. But you take
So,
a bat, right?
Yeah,
You
right.
just,
You
start
start with the
sending.
smallest and head to the no.
Yeah.
But you have to. You can't. Do you tie up the family and take their stuff? Because they might
Okay,
have a
no,
vendetta
no.
out for you after.
No. Like if they're like, like if they're non-zombified,
Yeah.
no, like I'm not breaking into their place, right? But I'm going to occupied housing, right? Like I assume that these people got turned, so I'm just going in, like they don't need it anymore, right? And I'm grabbing some supplies,
Right.
right? Like, like that sort of thing. Like I'm not gonna purposely, not yet, start taking out people if I don't have to.
But that's what I'm saying. Like if they now know you're around.
Okay, so yeah, so every zombie thing that we've ever watched, it's not only the zombies that are a problem, but it's also the people.
What do you think is a bigger problem? The zombies or the people?
The people. Right? There's nothing more dangerous than someone who's got nothing to lose. Right? So that's just where I'm at.
I think I definitely want. I don't want to be super populated, but it needs to be. I'm kind of looking to get started right away to make sure that I'm like I'm safe and prepared and I got stuff. So I'll try to get out earlier while people are still kind and they don't realize
Right.
that it's going to be a dog eat dog world out there.
Yeah.
So I'll still be the polite Canadian I am. Do you think there's a difference between Canadians and like Americans and other people who just don't care? There's like, I'm gonna get you.
Yeah. Like I feel like the Americans will probably have that all cleaned up in 24 hours.
Yeah.
Right? Like they'll be like.
But that's where a big population. That's why I'm happy where we are. I would stay pretty local for as long as I could, because we're not a big population. No one's coming here. High rise. I want levels. I want security doors that you can close a bunch of them, lock a bunch of them.
Right.
I don't want just one door in and out, because if they break through that, then you're screwed.
It's true.
So I understand your idea of like the doors coming down, the thing, the thing and the thing.
Yeah.
Right?
Yeah.
So, but with that said, though, how are you getting to these places? What is your vehicle?
Do you go electric just because it's quiet, or do you find yourself a nice Prius,
So here's the problem with electric.
hybrid it up?
But here's the problem with electric.
Yeah.
Electricity, it's going to end at some point.
Yeah. Like I'm thinking long term, I think electric is the way to go.
Why is that?
So like after it's all said and done, there's not a lot of people left, mostly Zoms, right? Like you're gonna find yourself.
Are we creating a new terminology for our podcast? Zoms?
Yeah,
They're not walkers.
they're not
They're not-
walkers. They're just Zoms.
Zoms.
Yeah. just Zoms, right? But
I don't like
I don't know. Yeah.
You gotta try it.
Yeah.
Watch over the Zom. See, it made sense.
Yes.
One syllable words.
Yeah,
In
Zoms. All right, a couple Zoms down
Okay,
there. Right?
so, but you're thinking long term.
Well, yeah, like I'm thinking long term. Like you're going electric. It's quiet. You know, like fuel's gonna run out at some point. Like we're talking a couple of years in, right? Like we're gonna run out of fuel. Where gas isn't, it's not as potent as it once was.
But
right?
it's an electric car. The best you can do is solar panels.
Yeah.
But the mechanics are going to stop working at some point.
Yeah, like you're going solar, you're going air. You know, like we have things, right?
How do you make a car that works off of air? Is it just like a little windmill that's onto your car and every time you drive it just keeps
like
running?
a charging, like a windmill.
Right.
You're just plugging into that.
Do you have the skill and ability to change that into a charging station?
I don't know, I feel like you're working out. All right.
Okay. So then you are just not going anywhere else. So all the food's depleted, everybody's gone, you have nothing that's going to keep you alive. You have to go somewhere else.
Right.
Your car's only going to get you 50 kilometers. For you in the States, look it up. It's only going to get you so far, and then you can't charge it now.
Yeah. But again, like we're talking like, like long term. Like this point, you pretty much found like where you want to be. Right. Like whether it's like, oh, you're going to go up north and you're just going to like hunt wildlife. Like that's
do zombies like winter? Cold?
Ooh.
Do you go to Alaska?
Oh. Wait, hold on. Because all the zombie whatever movies and shows,
I've never seen a zombie in the winter.
It's never winter.
Have we never seen a zombie in the winter?
I don't know now.
Comment below.
Yeah.
If there's a movie that you've seen that showcases a zombie in the winter, they can't swim, but I know I don't want to give things away. On certain shows, they do eventually get to a point where these things were the zombies were walking along the bottom of the water.
Yeah.
And it didn't bother them.
Yeah.
Which I think is a little ridiculous. When you change storylines like that, I think that's a little too much.
Okay. Like, are they breathing air?
No, they're in the water. There's no air in the water.
No, I'm saying like
they don't breathe anything.
Right. So they're just like walking. So yeah. So hypothetically, they could water it.
How about the zombies where you're like, oh, look at this one's down at the bottom of the well and he's blown up to nothing. How come he didn't survive? You change up the storyline. It doesn't make sense at that point. Oh, side note.
Okay.
Side note. The kids, Carl, The
Carl.
Walking Dead. Carl.
Yeah, Carl.
Listen to your dad.
Oh my goodness.
The amount of times I see we are watching another show. We watch a show called Fire Country.
Okay.
Fantastic show.
Right.
And the son starts off in prison, but the prisoners all work at this thing called 3 Rock, and it's they're firefighters.
Uh-huh.
But so it's like you're behaving well, so you get to go be part of this program, and it can kind of get you out faster.
Okay.
He never listens. They say don't run into that building. He's like, oh well, I'll go. You're causing more problems. Flipping Carl. Carl caused so many problems. Where did Carl go? I don't know. Let's go out and find Carl. Well, 7 of your people died because Carl couldn't just stay home.
That's true.
So my kids are getting locked up somewhere. I'll come visit them once in a while.
Like I 100%, like if you're going out on missions to go get, like you leave your family home.
You don't take them.
Right.
But now you can't protect them. You can't watch them.
It's a hard, damn it, it's a hard thing, man. Like there's no like right or wrong answer is the point.
No.
Right?
Okay. So sorry. Okay. So let's
Yeah.
back to where we were. Question for you.
Yeah.
How big is your electric vehicle? They don't get too big. Give me I want like a bus.
Like we're
Give me
going
a
long
truck.
term. Like in the beginning.
But you can't. How do you carry your goods?
Yeah. Like again, like that's like long term. Like that's when like you have like you found the place you want to be. Like you're not driving 400 kilometers out, right? So like you found your location long term. Like in the beginning, yeah, you're grabbing a Hummer.
Post-apocalyptic.
100%.
Do you put like spikes all over it and stuff, or do you drive
100%.
it? But doesn't that kind of give a little bit of this guy's gonna be a problem? they will come after you, or do you stay like incognito, just driving a regular vehicle?
No.
Vehicle.
No, like I think you kind of want to zombify it a little bit because like you're done if your car breaks down, right? Like if it's down, right? So you get those zombie gutties, right, all up in your stuff.
Does that work? That doesn't. Does that work for Zombieland? Because don't forget we have those guys.
Yeah,
Not
no,
just
like you're
Walking Dead.
cruising and you're smoking because they're still bodies. Like you're still hitting a 200-pound something.
Let the bodies hit the floor. Let the bodies hit the floor. Let the bodies hit the floor. Let the bodies hit the. Did I wreck that for you?
But yeah, like you're still hitting a 200-pound something, right? So like,
Yeah.
you're gonna have to like reinforce
Right.
if you're driving through,
Right. Okay.
right?
So
I thought about this too much. I think.
no, but you know what though? I think people think about it all the time.
I mean, they should.
People think about it all the time, and I mean, there's situations where you just never know. You never know what kind of situation we're going to be in. This is how bad my vocabulary is. You never know what's going to happen, and you got to think that realistically, we've been close a couple times. You know, you're talking bath salts, you're talking stuff like that where it's close. We've been close where there's zombie
Yeah.
animals.
Yeah, like I like how the bath salts thing. The first thing the news said, no sign of zombieism. Like it was like the first.
They
thing.
were ready for that.
Like they were ready to go. They're like, we need to, like address this.
You got to bite this in the neck fast.
Yeah.
Huh?
Yeah.
Huh?
Oh, you bite me on the neck there. Well, no, I feel like we have to like you should have a silent weapon.
Not like a silencer on a
No,
gun. You're
no,
talking
no,
like
you have to have like a quiet,
samurai sword.
like a samurai.
You
sword.
look like a samurai sword kind of guy.
all day. Like I think I go samurais or at least like a good like Viking style. It's not practical.
It's got to be sharp and far away though. Oh,
Yeah.
Michonne. For anybody who watches Walking Dead, Michonne had like samurai swords, weren't they?
Well, yeah, like she had like a samurai.
They did her well.
It's a great weapon, but it's not like readily available. Like it's not like you're like you gotta look for that. Like, you gotta Amazon that pre-hand. You know what I mean? Like you gotta be like that's gotta be in your bag before you start.
Pawn shops. You can probably find a lot of what you need at pawn shops.
Yeah, probably.
Weapons. Okay, so we have. I agree. You need to have the silent ones.
Yeah.
You need to have.
So like samurai sword, I think is great. I think crossbow or bow and arrows.
Like a Daryl Dixon.
Yeah, like another great choice.
But where you can't always go back and get. See, I found that you can't always go back and get the arrows.
No, you can't.
So then you're gonna run out.
Yes.
What about like a? Let's talk realistically what it could do. Zombies are pretty, depending on how far along in their process they are.
Right.
Like a slingshot and marble do it.
You know, like I like where your head's
I
at.
think I've seen it somewhere.
You know,
They
like, I like
definitely
where your
used
head's
it.
at. Yeah, it's
It's quiet. It's far away.
right.
Very cheap ammo.
Yeah, you got ammo all day. Rocks, like it,
Yeah.
ball bearings, doesn't matter. You just pick them up, right?
Love watching your lips curl when you say ball bearings.
Ball
I'm not sure why people question us.
bearings. Like I think time is a factor. Like they're not as squishy in the beginning.
Let's get to the meat and potatoes.
Yes.
Cradle those potatoes.
Oh yes.
Salty.
Salty cradled potatoes.
Sorry, I got hungry there for a second.
Yeah.
Guns. Let's talk the pew pew.
Yeah.
What's your go-to? What are you doing?
Like I think in the beginning, like any, handguns the way to go. Like I feel it's quick, it's efficient, but it's not all that accurate, right? Like you gotta be a trained professional,
Yeah.
right? So it's like one of those.
I think a rifle would do you though.
Like I think you need a good like clearing weapon. So like machine gun, right? You want to like make some birth.
Do you
right?
wait? But are you the kind of person who's gonna waste like a whole magazine on a machine gun with two zombies?
Well, no. So that's the thing, right? Like, depends on certain. Like, are you like a pray and spray? Like, are your eyes closed, freaking
Can't
right?
close
Just
your eyes. You
freaking
definitely
fly
don't
it
want to
out,
close your eyes.
or in panic mode, you're just right, like you're just like launching.
But I think when you're
You're like,
talking
crap.
machine gun, you're utilizing. I would easily say,
Yeah,
20 rounds more than you need to.
yeah.
I don't know. I think start practicing.
Mm.
Start practicing now.
Yeah. Yeah, like
But if you're gonna kick, because do you want to carry it on you all the time?
I think you have to, right? Like I think it's just like one of those things where it's like an umbrella, right? Like you go home, you hang it up, right, and then when you go outside,
Ooh, thoughts on booby traps?
oh man, that's absolutely booby traps. Yeah, like I think like sound oriented ones, like
To throw sound?
yeah, like they trip over a wire, freaking meh, right? Like fires off
To give you.
yeah.
Okay, so you
Because
want
it's
to
not
hear.
just for me, but it's also for other people as well, right?
But
Like
why
I'm
you're not trying to kill these things with your booby trap?
Oh, I was just trying to like alert the media on there. But yeah, the pits. Like I think the pit is the way to go.
Oh.
Like the old pit and
So they
spikes.
just fall. Well, so yeah, you definitely have to spike the bottom.
Yeah, yeah, because then you're just gonna have a hole of death. So we got the silent.
Yep.
So we got some range, because like you have to have a range. Like a long distance.
Right. I see. I'm good. I think rifle is fine.
Right. Like, you want something a little bit more
assault
compact. I think assault's like a way to go.
Because I can strap it on my back and just walk.
Right.
Where are you putting pistols?
Besides.
Kind of just weighing you down a little bit. I'm not saying you couldn't have pistols and a rifle as well. Like I don't think there's a limit to what if you want to carry it, carry it.
Yeah.
Ooh, let's go fun though.
Yeah.
Grenades.
Oh, some nades.
You have to.
You have to have some nades. Do you like? Have you ever played like Black Ops 1 or Black Ops 2?
I'm not much for RPG games, like first-person shooter games.
Sure,
really.
sure. Yeah. But
Take you back to GoldenEye.
Right.
I'll put some GoldenEye for sure.
No, but like, are you aware of the monkey bomb? It was those toy monkeys with the they bang, yeah, those. They strapped.
Gonna love ya like a black widow baby.
What was that? I love it.
Okay, so monkey bombs.
Yeah, so it was just that toy.
Okay.
With some C4 on a timer.
All right.
Okay, so they and they would launch it, and
They do it what?
Like they would throw it. Right. So they would wind up the toy.
Gotcha.
Right, and
Yep.
then they would throw it, but it would attract the zombies because of the sound.
Oh,
right,
yeah.
Right, so it was just one of like a distraction, and then at the end it would boom, right, and take out as many as it did.
But is that realistic though?
I don't know.
Because what if you throw the toy and it lands on the symbols in the mud?
Right. So like the point of the zombie, okay, yeah. So yeah, like I hear what you're saying there, but like it could have been a horn, like it could have been anything, right? Like I'm just saying, like, do you have like distraction thing where you can toss it, or like do you have like a brain on you? Because isn't that what zombies are after? Like at the end of the day, they're going after brains.
I don't think so. I think that was a long time ago.
That was like like in the beginning, like
because
when this first started.
yeah,
Brains,
they were brains,
right?
Brains,
right. So I don't know.
But now, I mean, like The Walking Dead, they're just taking any part of you.
Like they're just going after anything.
They were hungry.
Right. Like
why did zombies want your brain?
Like that's what they want to eat. Is that?
Why was that a thing?
Like I think it's like a virus style thing.
You're a virus.
Right. Where like like a parasite turns you into a zombie. Right. And that parasite craves brains.
Okay, I'll give you that.
Right, like I think that's what we're doing.
I'm gonna chat GPT this.
Yeah, do.
Let's speak so people can hear it.
Yes.
Why did zombies go after humans' brains?
feel like you really spoke into that.
Yeah, yeah. Zombies go after human brains mostly because of pop culture, not because it makes any biological sense. The idea really took off in the 1985 horror comedy Return of the Living Dead. Never saw it. Where zombies famously moan brains and crave them specifically. Before that, in George Romero's original Night of the Living Dead, never saw it. Zombies just ate human flesh in general, not brains in particular. So It didn't start off with brains. The brain obsession might have stuck because symbolism. The brain represents what makes us human, our thoughts, emotions, intelligence. Zombies eating brains is like a twisted version of that. I mean, that makes sense.
That does make sense.
Shock value, brains are gross, and horror loves gross.
Yeah.
Comedy horror blend. The brains trope came campy, almost goofy part of the zombie lore, especially in the 80s and 90s media. So it's more fiction and flair than science. Just something that makes zombies stand out in a creepy and memorable way.
I mean, that's fair. So that's fair. So they're just going after just you.
They're going after you. They want the flesh. They're just hungry.
Okay. That's fair.
Hungry like the
But they're not alive. So why do they crave hunger?
Plants are barely alive, and they crave plant food. They crave sun. They crave water. They're alive. Are zombies alive or dead?
Well, I think they're dead.
But then what would be the point of the Living Dead? Night of the Living Dead. That's why it's a stupid movie.
Because, like, the dead's alive.
Right.
But like, it's like if you die and then, like, you wake up dead.
You wake up dead, do you?
Yeah. That's my theory. Is that you wake up dead. Unless you use a zombie.
I keep him around because it makes me seem smarter.
Yeah.
Just
Well, yeah, like, what's your...
I think we got there.
Well, yeah, like, what's your final thoughts?
My final thoughts is so when my daughter says, hey, is it bad that I want to see... No, I would love to see a zombie apocalypse. Not because I want to see some people, gone, but I want to see if I would survive it. On a scale of 1 to 10, what's your zombie survival rate?
Solid 8.
I'm being selfish and saying 10.
Really?
I'm willing to do anything and everything.
Well, yeah, no, my willingness is there. I think the people around you is what's going to get you.
No.
Murked.
Because I will get them first.
Well, like, here's the scenario.
If we were cool,
yeah,
and if you just like the slightest thing, like, oh, I wish I could have your portion of food.
really,
I think I'd have to.
down the hatch, gone.
Listen, I love you, big cat.
Kool-Aid. I would have done the exact same thing.
There's one dude with the podcast in the car.
Oh
no! The main distraction. He lost his friend.
Like, would you still have me around?
I would just keep your body there. I would tie you up. I'd hog tie you to the car and be like, what are your thoughts, church? You're like, brains.
What else is new?
8 and 10.
I can't believe you would murk me.
I'm just saying, if you side-eyed my hamburger helper, it's a red flag.
I mean,
It's
fair.
a red flag.
Yeah, like,
There will be enough for all of us.
Like, I feel like you would do that regardless of a zombie apocalypse.
Oh, I seen you take those French fries out of my bag.
You look at
I
my
seen
hamburger
you
helper,
take those-
boy. Yeah.
Oh,
That's funny.
comment down below. Also follow us. Just so as we're shooting this,
Yeah.
78 subscribers.
Yeah.
Let's
That's
get to 100.
impressive.
Guys, share it out.
Yeah,
If you like it, share it out.
Like, share it out.
Throw it on some stories. We
Like,
gotta
Well, yeah, like, if you don't like it, share it out. I mean, like,
Yeah,
I
I
don't know
mean,
what we're doing here.
listen. If we get to 100, those 100 people, they're making our circle.
Yes.
You're in our zombie circle. Listen, if we gotta deal with the zombs, we're gonna deal with them just one at a time. We don't need to go crazy with it.
Yeah. Like, you think you would go and search for, like, the cure? Like, I feel like every zombie anything, like, they're always traveling to, like, find the cure.
To find a cure. So are you gonna try to fix it or just live through it? Because then you're involving more people and you're involving smart people. I'm not saying that we're not smart, but you got people who have like syringes of just random stuff and there's
What, like I'm saying, like, there's only so many people. Like, there's only so many zombs. You know, like, I feel like
As many
we can just
zombs as-
take them out.
church.
Yeah.
As many Zoms as there is people, potentially.
Well, yeah, no, that's what I'm saying, though, right? Like town by town, clearing.
But how long do you stay where you are?
Like until the town's cleared. On to the next town.
Final thought.
Yeah.
Do we continue the podcast during the zombie apocalypse?
I guess depends how many people is left.
Will you learn the song by then?
Probably. I bet you if we did continue the podcast, we'd probably be number one on the list.
You heard it here first, guys. We'll
Yeah.
be number one.
We will be number one. We just need an apocalypse.
Planning it now.
The main distraction, tune in for the ride. Talking about nothing yet so bona fide.